The world's most famous arena will host the iconic Harlem Globetrotters as they take on the rival Washington Generals. It's all happening tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Yeah, their skills are unmatched. The games, of course, they're can't miss. With us now are Globetrotters Latif TNT. Yes, they got the wrong name there. Fatima TNT Lister.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
then
Latif
Jet Rivers. That's what it is. I'm like, they had it backwards there for me. So this is Jet and this is TNT. That's all you need to know. Forget the real names. Let's start with you ladies first. Thanks for joining us, by the way.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Now, you've been with the Globetrotters for...
This is my 14th season.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
And you're the first female Globetrotter since 1993?
Yeah, there hadn't been a woman in nearly 20 years, so I really feel proud that I'm able to open that door back up and have more women. We have 4 women now, and, you know, hopefully we'll have more in the future.
You know, I want to go back, though. You were a great three-point shooter at Temple, right?
Yeah.
05, 06.
Yeah.
What do you think of just the explosion? Now, the WNBA has been around since 97, but women's college basketball and the transition into the WNBA, what do you think of the popularity?
I think it's awesome. I think it's well overdue. So a lot of the women, you know, who are out here working hard, they're actually getting their due and their respect, and I love it. You know, I hope it continues and, you know, just blows up even bigger.
And you got to be feeling it, too, when they see you call your name out there at the Garden.
All right, you guys are at the Garden, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Jet, this is kind of a homecoming for you. You grew up in Elizabeth?
Yep.
Went to Wagner down to Staten Island? What's it going to be like playing there? And I'm sure you've played there before, but like, what's it like when you get to come here and do it?
It's always a pleasure playing in the Mecca of basketball. I mean, this is one of the most famous places for everything, but in basketball in particular. So to be in the Garden and play in such a legendary arena, it's amazing. And, you know, the fans always come out. New York City always show us love.
Yeah, no offense, but nobody's watching to hear us talk to you. They want to see some moves. It's the Globetrotters. So what do you got for us?
What you got? What you got?
Come right here.
Hey.
Then I'll throw it up.
Elizabeth's
Look at that.
finest. Yes, sir. Let me know. Hey.
That's right there.
Look at her. That's why she's TNT.
Yeah, smooth. Can't let
How long did it take you to learn that stuff? You doing it as a kid?
Absolutely not. I didn't know any tricks before I became a Globetrotter, so.
Coach is probably like, let's get back to the shooting there. Right.
Now we got to do something for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you take this one.
Okay.
Come on in
All right, what are we
here.
doing here? Okay, yeah.
You're going to be an honorary Globetrotter for the day.
Okay.
I'm right-handed, so.
You with the nails. You got nails, too. Ooh, all right.
Nice and straight.
Just straight up or finger?
Just straight up.
Straight up.
You know how many times in the backyard I practiced this and it never worked? Oh, look at that. Look at that. My man.
Look at you.
Now you're
I'm afraid to
Globetrotters
move.
for the day.
That's the key.
Exactly. What
What's
an
the longest
instructor
you've
you
held it
are.
up? Have you time yourselves up?
We have some guys who are incredible with that in the world. They're Guinness World Record holders for that.
Right.
So you know we try.
getting
We
there.
try.
How much
We're getting
competition
there.
is it amongst you guys, like when you're out performing, to try and do something so that you guys can go back and talk about it later?
I think that's the great thing about, you know, competing and, you know, being on the big stage. We have those little rivalries amongst ourselves that people don't even realize, but it just keeps the game fun. And, you know, we travel the world for, you know, close to 6-7 months. So to be on the road that long and to build that camaraderie with your teammates and still have that little competitive edge with them, it's kind of fun.
Are you still having fun doing it?
Oh my goodness, I'm having a great time. Not only that, I have kids now, and they're able to come out and see me play. And I have a daughter. You know, she gets to see her mom, and you know, in that space. So it's been really rewarding.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah. So tell everyone, why should they come out tomorrow at the Garden, 1 p.m. tip?
Well, with any Globetrotter game, you're going to see some high-flying dunks. You're going to see some dazzling dribbling. You're going to have some comedy. We're going to go in the stands. We're going to bring people down. We're going to, you know, it's all over the place. So it's going to be a memory that's going to last a lifetime, and that's what we pride ourselves on.
The Garden like you've never seen it before.
And maybe this will be the time the Washington Generals win.
No.
Okay.
Not on our watch.
Not on your watch. No. You can never let that happen. All right. Jet, TNT, everybody go see them 1 o'clock tomorrow at the Garden.
Thank
Thank you so much for being a good day and teaching us the
Keep
tricks.
it
We
spinning.
appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
So with the brutal cold weather that we've been dealing with, yes, and at least seems like it's staying for a while. It's been really hard, Curt, to kind of stay active and go outside.
Yeah, I'm blaming it on the cold weather while I'm not going to the gym. Here. But when we come back, we got some simple moves that you can do at home. Look at this. It's the happiness warrior, Eric North. He's ready. He will do something besides just sit there.
Yeah.
And we come back
I do a lot of things besides sit here.
He looks fit.
Well, as temperatures stay icy and snowstorms keep coming, staying active and maintaining motivation can feel like an uphill battle sometimes, especially if you're older.
Oh, even if you're not, older. Eric North, a.k.a. the Happiness Warrior, is a wellness expert and fitness enthusiast who just turned 60, and his mission is to just help people of all ages stay fit, stay flexible, and energized. I mean, no matter how brutal the winter months get, and it's been brutal the last couple of weeks, Eric is here to show us some exercise you could do at home. And Eric, welcome to Good Day New York.
Yes,
I need some
good to see you.
motivation, too, so help us.
All right, well, thank you.
Yes.
It's awesome to be here. What I want to just do is show some stretches that anyone of any ability can do. So we have a chair, and chair is great for stability, too. So it's chairs for everyone.
Okay.
You can do these standing, but I think it's better the chair. So let's raise our arms up and elongate the body. What we're doing is active and dynamic stretches. I don't do static stretches. I think they hurt the body.
Dynamic.
Active and dynamic stretches. And bring the arms down to shoulder height here. Palms facing outward, and turn the left palm backwards, okay? And go to the right palm, left palm, right palm, and you'll feel a tension and releasing in the shoulders and in your neck. And now we're going to switch to a really great neck release, okay? So we're going to use the chair for traction, hold on to on your left side.
What are you doing? With it?
You're holding your
Pull it
left
up,
side
Curt. Yeah,
for
'cause I can see
traction.
his
Here
hand.
we go. Hold on.
Pull up.
Pull up, sit up straight. And then you're going to take your right hand to your left side of your head, and we're going to gently move our head to the shoulder, okay? This is self-care. This is self-love. You don't want to hurt. It's nothing. There's not a contest. Everyone's at a different level of ability, so we want to make this...
It actually feels good.
It
feels
does. Get
awesome.
the blood flowing.
So do the other side. Same thing, and
So
just bring it
pull
to your
up.
shoulder. Just pull it down to your shoulder, just gently, okay?
And pull
just
up
breathe.
on
Do you
this
worry
hand.
about it if
Pull
your
up
neck
on that.
pops?
Neck
Cracks?
popping is great. We're going to
good.
pop, we're going to crack. What we're actually going for with stretching is to have pliable muscles. So the more we do this, the better we'll get, and the less tension we'll have, maybe even less headaches too, which is good too.
So how
It's
do you
great
get
for-
motivated, though? Like, this actually makes me feel better now, because we've been sitting, a couple of hours, but, I mean, when it's 20 degrees. I came from warm weather to cold weather yesterday. I did not want to leave my house.
It is the same with all of us, I think.
Yes.
And I think the thing is we have to be prepared, and I think that's the most important thing. So lots of layers. I don't like wearing a big heavy parka that confines you. I think we get so closed up in the winter. We want to be open, we want to be able to move and have flexibility.
Oh, so layers instead of parkas.
Layers instead of parkas.
Okay, if you want to just go for a walk or something.
Just go for a walk. You want to walk the dogs or just get out in the park. Layers give us more flexibility. Maybe the sun comes out and we get hot. You take a layer off and you're great.
And one of the other things that you talk about, or several of the other things actually, I love the question, can you give yourself permission to be happy?
Of course you can.
That's the question, but that's the question that you ask.
That's one of my favorite things to say to people all the time is that often we need to give, I focus on happiness and for everyone. Often we need to give ourselves permission to be happy because we live in a world that has so many demands and pressures. And you know what? Be easy on yourself. Be easy on others too, because it works. It makes things better.
If you are in a little bit of a rut, and you're trying to give yourself permission to be happy, is there any good little trigger or exercise or word or a mantra, something to get us going?
This is one of my things. A happy body is a happy mind. Okay, so remember that. And then when you have a happy body, you have a happy mind. You start taking care of yourself better. We start having more pride in ourselves. We start having greater self-esteem. And those are all things we can build on ourselves and to help others too.
I notice your posture, like you keep
I know,
sitting up
very
straight.
straight. I'm very
so
straight.
I keep sitting up straight. Like, this is helping me a little bit, because I tend to
grandmother-
slouch at this hour.
My grandmother was awesome, and she used to always get behind me and say, "Sit up straight."
Yeah.
And it was just that is
It
in my
wakes you
head,
right up. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
where did this come from? Because you used to be a corporate guy, right?
I am an entrepreneur. I was a white collar, a corporate work, so a boring white collar job in D.C. athlete for a long time, and I didn't really get into that. So I became a personal trainer, a competitive athlete, got into becoming an entrepreneur, and I really want to do more with my life than just being an entrepreneur. I want to help people feel happier. So increasing happiness in the world is my mission. So
where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram at the Happiness Warrior Official. I have a website as well, and I think they're probably going to pull that up on the screen at some point. But it's easy to find me. I'm easy to talk to too. I love to communicate with people and hear what's happening. So.
Eric,
well, thank you for bringing happiness to Good Day. We appreciate it.
I'm
Eric
going to be
North.
reaching out. Then we'll
Thank
talk.
you. Thank you. This is great.